eating oatmeal cookies. So let me just leave you with this idea. Would you sacrifice what you want to eat for being organic, for having something that you don't probably want to eat because there's limited supplies of food and they need to ration it out? Would you want that to happen? Would you want yourself to find out that you couldn't have any oatmeal cookies, which tastes delicious, by the way, for the fact that there's only being made 5 oatmeal cookies because raisins are being made during the spring and 500 raisins, that are distributed nationwide?
Okay, so what you are arguing is against this, against anything that's following organic practices or, okay. So, all right, hold on, so what is the policy then? Do you want to
I got a question.
boycott organic food?
What the fuck is you talking about?
Well, my policy is that we need to basically support certain, not all fast food chains, but certain fast food chains. And
Support?
we should support, yes, we should have
Support of giving like unhealthy food to people.
not giving unhealthy food, not giving unhealthy food to people. There should be some regulation, but what I'm saying is that for the needs of everybody, for everybody to be fed, for everybody to have the choices to have the food that they want to have, we should be able to say, look, McDonald's, okay? Make your food, but make it to a certain standard, but still make your food. Let's not say, okay, say if you had to
that
come.
should have been your thesis right there.
Yeah.
If they're gonna make it, then at least make it, better for people to eat and not as dirty as it is.
Well,
Not just support them and all of the crap that they do behind the scenes.
So in your kind of also
Shaking my
arguing
head. Shaking my head.
global food crisis, like you're saying, we have this, which is true. There's parts of the world that are really suffering in terms of not having enough food.
yes.
But is the answer to that hunger, to that food crisis, to then eat non-seasonal food, to do these kind of practices that actually are against sustainability? We're trying to sustain and by saying, I want my whatever you want, anytime I want it.
Exactly. But
That
okay,
is actually contributing to the problem versus going against it. It's then, you know what I mean?
See, I understand what you're saying, but look,
Yes.
most people work like 9 to 5 jobs, right? And when they get home, they're tired. Okay, they don't. If you work the 9 to 5 job, would you want to come home tired, exhausted, want to go cook a meal, like really cook a meal?
We have females.
Yo.
What is wrong with this guy? We have girls. Yo, your mom could cook, grandma could cook, aunt could cook, yo, girlfriend could cook.
You're not gonna be with them all the time.
Huh?
You're not gonna be with them all the time.
I know,
You
but
gotta be on your own.
so they could cook though. That's a few times that you go out to eat.
That's your personal choice. I can't really say that this is what everybody should do. We eat it, so let's eat it. And
I'm
forget
just
about
saying,
everything
girls
else.
have duties.
I'm confused. I just wanted to know.
Same way guys have duties.
Oh, where are
Respect
we
to-
Well,
Let's start figuring
I'm gonna use, of course, Fast Food Nation, but I'm also gonna use it because I read the article. I don't have it on now, but the Economist. I read they had like an article on like the world running out of food. So I'm gonna find that article and I'm gonna use it in my presentation.
Okay.
And I had another source. Oh yeah, that guy. He made that movie. Fat guy.
Super Size Me. The Super Size
Michael Moore.
Me.
Yes. I'm gonna use.
What's the name of the movie?
What's his name? Like
The name of the movie?
it's not Super Size Me. One of them.
Food Inc.
Yeah, something like that.
So, Corbin, all right, let's just try to give you a topic. About this one and where you can find research for it.
Okay.
So, all right, we have have a global food crisis, which is a great starting point, okay? There's hunger in the world, but then there's overabundance. We are in a country of overabundance, but there's lots of places in the world that don't have food. This is actually bringing down countries. There's rioting, there's different parts because of food.
Starvation.
So, in terms of that, maybe you want to see where is fast food's relationship to this food crisis? And really try to examine it honestly and saying like, yes, you love this, but for those who aren't as fortunate, is eating McDonald's in a poor country the answer? Right? That's what I want you to investigate, because I don't think you've fully thought this through.
Yeah, because
in my paralegal class,
Okay.
my teacher often tells us when you're dealing with law, you have to kind of like set your own opinion and your bias aside when you're, explaining the law to somebody else. So like, it would kind of be a little beneficial if you set aside your personal feelings when you're, you know what I mean? Like when you're writing, because obviously you're not gonna stop eating it, but.
stressed out.
And I mean, as
Stressed out?
far as the paper goes, I mean,